Good evening, everybody. Yes, it's good evening, everybody, and welcome to a review of Rent a Girlfriend Season 4, Episode 5. You know, um, you have to apologize for my other video I uploaded, The Rise of the Shield Hero. It's not uploading yet. Surprise, didn't do it yet. I hope it's uploaded. You guys are gonna see it was supposed to be for yesterday, but it didn't go through. So brace yourself. We might have this video, then Turkey I'm doing tomorrow. I gotta finish Turkey, and then it's the Yuri anime as well, leading towards my Dress Up Darling if I have time. So stay with me on those kind of ongoing shows I'm gonna talk about. Now, I got a chance to watch this episode on my way here. After watching this episode, Ruka, this is why I have you as my fourth favorite. This is why I have you my fourth favorite. There was a time where I first started watching Rent a Girlfriend. And out of the four, Mami was dead last. She will always be dead last. Then Ruka made her debut. And Ruka loves Kazuya so freaking much. And then she in this fight to prove that she is the girlfriend, to a point where she's up against Chizuru. Okay, a love triangle battle, a love battle going on. Okay. At the time when I started watching Rent a Girlfriend, Sumi was always my number one. Ruka was 2 at the time. Chizuru was 3, and Mami was 4. But then as the episode progresses and this and that, and then Minnie made her debut. After watching everything about Chizuru and her backstory as to why become an actress, after everything she did from losing her grandma and grandpa, after everything she'd done just to become an actress, I understand why now I have to put her up a second. Ruka, I had her dropped to 4th because Ruka is still the same Ruka. So, and when Minnie made her debut, I supported her. Minnie is that one of the wing women you want to have. She's your wing woman. I had her at 3. So if you look at my time, if you look at the times I watched Rent a Girlfriend and how it's stacked up from best to worst, Sumi would be number 1, Chizuru was 2, Minnie was 3, 4th was Ruka, 5 is Mami-chan. Guys, to all you Ruka fans out there, you guys should never be a Ruka fan. I'm going to say, just like with all the Mami fans, you guys shouldn't be a Mami fan, and now you shouldn't be a Ruka fan. And after this episode, guys, I dropped the ball. I'm done. So without further ado, now, let's get right to the review of this Rent a Girlfriend episode. Because, guys, I don't know how I'm going to feel about this, but get ready, because I'm going to blow up this system here. Okay, first off, remember the ending where Ruka and Mami sat down talking to donuts here. Now, Chizuru, in this episode, I should have said this earlier, it's gotta be said. Chizuru has got 2 L's in this episode. 2 motherfreaking L's. Both from Mami-chan and Ruka. She got 2 L's. 2 L's. She's the main girl. I'm not saying all the cast, but she was the main girl of the Rent a Girlfriend series, and she got 2 freaking L's. 2 L's. The first L in this was Mami-chan when Mami sat down with Chizuru. Now the whole confrontation kind of like off the wall deep. Mami went in on this. Look. The sit down between Mami-chan and Chizuru went in to a point where Mami-chan explained things about, you're fake, you're just using Kazuya, you don't really love Kazuya. And she has that flip, she flipped the switch. She went from that, you know how she put that fake smile and all that? That's how fake it was. And then when Chizuru talked about her grandmother, how she passed away, Mami just playing that role of, oh, that's awful. Bull. That was bull. She wasn't even upset about that. That was bull. She just acted like, oh, that's awful. See? Like just saying like, oh, no. Like that. That's how awful it was. And I'm looking at Mami just playing the role like, oh, You're just an actress. Oh, I know you left the bag in there. That's not really a problem. That really was your bag. And because remember the whole white bag incident when Mami trying to look inside, like, wait, that's the same bag that was in Kazuya's house. Same thing. And then she brought up more about her grandmother. Like, she's wrapping around Chizuru's finger so much that she could pull a trigger any time. Because she knows she's a rental girlfriend. She knows she's trying to do an actress. She knows about the whole crowdfunding. Everything about, like, Mami trying to... Look, I tell people this. Yeah, Mami-chan is good for this series because she's the antagonist. And like all shows, you need an antagonist. Me personally, if you take Mami-chan out, you'll still have a good rent-a-girlfriend because you got Ruka in it, Chizuru, and Sumi and Mini. And Sumi will be like the wing woman as well, supporting Kazuya and Chizuru. That's just my take. But Mami-chan in this, she's just wrapping around her fingers. It's like she could pull a trigger anytime she wants. Now that she knows everything about the crowdfunding and all of this, and even hanging out with Kazuya's best friend, and following Kazuya's grandmother on social media, helping her with her business, she got everything wrapped up. And all she does is tell Chizuru to leave Kazuya alone. It's like basically saying, I got all the weapons. You're just you. You got nothing. I got evidence to back it up. I could expose you anytime I want, but I don't because you're trying to help your grandmother. Your grandmother likes Kazuya, like you so much to a point where, okay, it's fine. You see, those are the line in the sand that she could cross any time and just used it. And now, it's like this whole episode was like we didn't see mostly Kazuya stuff. We saw little glimmers of Kazuya, but not as much as what impacted Chizuru in this episode. Now, as Chizuru's going home, you can see her face of depression. You can see her face of sorrow and jealousy. That's like the one thing. Chizuru got an L from this. Mami beat her. Mami beat her. I think this is the first time, before we get to Hawaii arc, this is the first time that Chizuru lost to Mami-chan, if I'm not mistaken. This is like the first time she lost. I'm like, damn. That's burns. That's like so many, an octo burn. She got all the evidence to back it up. And there's no turning back. And then Chizuru is stressing her out because Kazuya ain't giving up on Chizuru to a point where she goes to the batting range to release stress. And I get it. We all have ideas to release stress and whatnot. And just hit the ball, this and that. We get that. Now, Ruka. Okay, let's call it like it is. Ruka, you've gone too far. You've gone too far. By going too far, I'm talking about Mami had a gun, you pull out a shotgun. That's how serious it is. You pulled out a shotgun. You pulled out a shotgun. Because, check this out. I'm going to play this. Ruka goes over the top when it comes to Kazuya. Sure, Ruka wants to prove to Chizuru that I'm the girlfriend, you're not, and proving to Kazuya, I'm your girlfriend. Chizuru's not your girlfriend. And Ruka tries so hard just to prove it. Not that I have a problem with it, but that's her role. That's her role in this whole series. So she gets and she's very calm. Like, I called you 10 times. You ain't ringing. I'm ringing 10 times. I'm like, damn, this girl's obsessed with this guy. Like, even when Kazuya had to take a shower, the phone's ringing. He can't even answer that. I'm like, damn, this Ruka's so much so she lied to her parents and she went to his house. She went to his house. Stay there, pretend like she's spending the night there after what happened, spend the night, and then the audacity to kiss Kazuya. And that kiss went full frontal. Go back to the kiss that she did at Kazuya's grandma's house. That kiss. The kiss we saw in Kazuya's house, she went full frontal, full tongue action. And Kazuya's all blanked out, like, all blanked out. She kissed Kazuya so hard. The shots, the angle from the tongue, the lips, everything. She went in on that. She went in. And she was gonna spend the night. And what makes matters worse, Kazuya opened the door and boom, come out Chizuru. And to make it even worse than that, you think that was worse than Chizuru coming? No. Her grandma came in. Now, her grandma, her grandma, my bad. God rest her soul. Kazuya's grandma came to the picture. And she pulled off the 2 trips, 3 nights to the Hawaii arc. Now, guys, this is what we've been waiting for. The Hawaii trip arc. I swear to everything I love, guys. Please watch the Hawaii trip arc. Don't even read the manga if you want to. I'll be honest. As a fan of Rent-A-Girlfriend, and it's the GOAT of rom-coms, understand the Hawaii trip arc is the arc that revolutionized the landscape of the whole Rent-A-Girlfriend series. You're talking about the crowdfunding arc. You're talking about everyone had an arc of their own. But the Hawaii trip arc was the arc that separates from everything. So, and now Ruka can go. Chizuru's having second thoughts because, again, you're Rent-A-Girlfriend. We can't rent you out all day. That's the whole thing. But when Chizuru saw Ruka clinging on Kazuya, you can see the jealousy right there. To a point where when Chizuru was like, never mind, I can go. I'm like, oh gosh, shots are fired. Now, okay, this is where everybody hates Ruka. Ruka pulled something that you never thought possible. And I'm not gonna spoil anymore, but I'm gonna say this. The fact that she put Ruka in the room, in Chizuru's front room, and then threw a freaking condom. She threw a wrapped up condom. Oh my god, that was so fire shit. She threw a fucking condom wrapper. A condom wrapper on Chizuru, literally calmed down and said, I had sex with him. Boy. Now look, I can see why people hate Ruka for that. Me personally, Ruka went too far. The fact that Ruka pulled out a shotgun, like Mami pulled out a pistol to Ruka pull out a shotgun, and then when she threw a condom wrapper on Chizuru, say, it's my first time, I had sex with him, you're not a rental, just step out of the way. That was going too far. It was going too far. That was too far. Throwing an empty condom wrapper and say you had sex, that's bull. And you can see on Chizuru's face, it's like the loss is right there. She had 2 L's this episode. Ruka and Mami did her dirty in this episode. They did her dirty. They did her dirty, man. Dirty. I don't even like that. I mean, to have 2 girls, the ex and the girlfriend, to push Chizuru to the limit like that, that's going too effing far, guys. And I'm one of those guys who's like, that's going way too far. Like Ruka, I can see why people don't like Ruka. Me personally, I don't like Ruka. I mean, I had her at the time top, but then now I have her 4th because of the crappiness like she did. And again, just seeing that just literally like triggers people, and it triggers me. I'm like, damn, Ruka, you went too far. You went too far. Throwing a condom wrapper on Chizuru saying you had sex with him, that's kind of like that's farce. That's going way too far. Deep into that, I'm like, oh God. But next week, guys, is the start of the Hawaii trip arc. It is the arc that everybody was waiting for. This is the moment, guys. We've reached our moment. This is the time to watch Rent-A-Girlfriend, guys. Please don't leave this series. Don't throw this in the dumpster fire. You want to know why? You ever heard the saying, one person's trash is another man's treasure? Trust me when I say this, guys. You won't forget. So thank you for watching my review of this show. I look forward for this season of the Hawaii trip arc. And I can't wait to see it. So see you soon.